Hello guys, let's have a conversation today about the importance of money and commodity trading. I have many occasions from many people asking me, telling me, why they can't get involved in the commodity trading because you require a lot of money. To be able to pull out operation is too expensive. Buying the good is expensive. Transport the good is expensive. Get it to the clearing agent, the shipping line, all the costs involved. No one operation is quite heavy for an ordinary person to get involved in commodity trading. So that's why they can get involved and they're asking me what they can do to be able to have the money to start the trade. Because they have access to the raw materials. People from Africa, many other countries to based on the trade of raw commodities. So a lot of people have access to one way or the other to commodities and the countries. But the only problem they have no access to the money. So that's why they can't get involved. I don't want to say where they come from. It's true. Our commodity trading demand a lot of money, or you need to have a lot of money to be able to trade. If you see the amount of money the big commodity firms have is unbelievable. They have access to trillions of dollars a year to be able to trade. They're doing a massive volume of commodities all over the world. I don't want to say where they come from. I acknowledge that you're going to need money to be able to trade. But I don't think this all. And then money I will give you my opinion, what I think about this subject. It's true. You're going to need money. You need a lot of money to be able to grow and become successful in the commodity trading. Now I think things go step by step, stage by stage. At the beginning, for me, what I see is more important, for based on my own experience, is to gain some experience. Because money on the wrong time could be a curse. Because if you mobilize money, you took your saving, or you find a way to raise money from lenders or for financial partners, without the right knowledge of the industry, it could be a curse for you, or you're going to spend all your money, you're going to fall in debt, and it's going to be hard for you to come out of this situation, and you're going to create a lot of problems. For me, I don't think at the beginning you should be focused on having money to trade first. I think what you're gonna need first is to have a full understanding of the market. The people involved in the trading, know how things are working, how the sales providers are working, and issuing an invoice. The key element is have access to the goods, have a good relationship with the farmers, how to get access to the good at the right price. So get involved in the trade. First of all, don't focus yourself on the money yet. The money will come. When it comes at the right time, it can help you go faster and grow faster. Because it will deal with a massive operation that costs a lot of money. If you mobilize them one way or the other, and you come to the game without the right experience, you might lose a lot of money, and then these are going to throw the baby with the water. You got potential to realize a lot of things, but get to feel right at the right time. Start at the beginning, start learning, asking people, buyers, asking people on the ground, or do some small operation yourself, to gain some experience. Small amount. Don't run. Just start by small amount of money. Just a small operation, there, that you gain practical experience. Then once you gain some practical experience on the ground, and you feel comfortable that you can manage the risk for everywhere, because of risk management. Because even with the farmers, that's where you have a lot of money involved in there. You have to be very careful. What I said at the beginning, if you don't have the right experience, money could be a curse. Because you're gonna be sucking, spending money all the time, and at the end, what the worst thing could happen to the trader is that I start an operation and not be able to finish the operations. Because this happen, like you be drawn, everybody asks you money, I need this money, let me have this money that will do the job faster for you. You're gonna be sucking, giving money to everyone. At the end, you're gonna run out of money. You're gonna over your budget, and you're gonna run out of cash. So be careful of that. This will happen when you don't have inner experience. That's where I saw a lot of people coming in the game that have a lot of money, and people sense that they knew and they have money, even trying to raise some wrong invoices and wrong costs to them, and keep spending all the time. Keep spending all the time. At the end, they have no more money left, and they can't pull and finish their operations. So be careful. Money you need it, but you have to be at the right time. For the beginning, do small operation, you gain experience, you're gonna know the farmer, you're gonna know people do the transportation with the trucks, you're gonna know the ship, the clear agent, you know the shipping line, you're gonna get used to all the unpredictable costs that can come to the operation. You know how to handle them, how to better deal with them. I think for me, if you got the right experience, you know how to deal with the money. Also, if you got inner experience, your partner, your service provider will be one thing is like the farmers, the transportations, the clear agent, the shipping line. They all want to grow. They want the regular customers. They know if they deal with you, you know what you're doing, you can grow, you can become a big trader tomorrow, do big transaction. They want to go easy on you. They don't want to be easy on you. They want you to take them on board to become the next big trader. So they're going to be easy on you. They know you're in the right direction, you're doing it well, and very soon you could be one of the big actors in the market. So they will go easy on you. If you know on the market that you've done some operation, there's someone very trustworthy, paying your invoices, you're really on the way up. People are really keen to ask you less money. So if you get experience, money won't be the main issue for you anymore. Money will intervene for you only when there were days or there are scenario where you had to intervene, like farmers have the good, but it's too deep inside of the forest. You can't take them out. You got some problem to get some truck in around, but you need this money quickly to help them take the good out. You can give some small money for him to take the truck out, or the truck on the way to the city, or they have an accident, the tire blow on the way. They need some money quickly to fix it, to get out of where. So you can get small amount on the way. You can deal with them, asking, okay, you will do the work, at the end of the transaction will pay you. So they invest the money, they know you guys, you got trustworthy, you know what you're doing, they invest the money, do the transaction, at the end they send you the invoice, you settle this out. So you can do a full operation without having a lot of money on you, because everybody trusts you, they will invest the money in, and then after you're going to pay them. Like, for example, for the farmers, before, if you don't know, on the market, they will ask you to pay like 100% of the value of the invoice before the truck leave the plantation. But if you know that they know you someone trustworthy, you pay your invoice, or you're in a game for a long time, you're in your way up, maybe you can pay them 50% of the invoice or 70% of the invoice. When the truck get to the big city, to your warehouse, they will give you 2 weeks for you to do what you had to do and pay them back. It's the same thing for the truck. The truck, you can give them an advance of maybe 30% of the invoice. When the truck get to your warehouse, you can negotiate with them, give them some time, you pay maybe another 50%, the 13% left, you're going to pay them in 2 weeks time. The clear agent can start the procedure, finish everything. When you have the bill, you can pay them back. The shipping line, you can pay the freight at destination. These are the way where you can reduce the amount of money you have to raise with your financial partners to get in a game. Also, people are rushing to go to financial partner, to go to the bank to get money. It's good, but there come a lot of restriction, a lot of pressure all the time on your back. There's a lot of paperwork, a lot of paperwork to do, a lot of restrictions. For me, I think what you had to do first, what you gotta get first right, is your trading skill. If you got enough experience, then you can get even you start with 50 ton, small operation, but done it well. It doesn't matter. Don't rush to do a big volume yet. Go for 50 ton, 80 ton, 100 tons. This is a small amount where you can practice. Allow you to make mistakes, improve your skills. When you go the small operation right, then you can go for big volumes. Don't run away with the, I want to do big volume to make more money. Don't go like that. Take easy. Take easy, go to your own pace, slowly do small operation, then where you gain valuable experience, and then after that you can go for big volumes. Myself, I'm go for small but better than big and get around. Slowly ensure I do small operation. My hope. What I'm not talking about yet to get him a lot of money. Humbly, inshallah, and one day I'm not gonna make money. I'm not gonna be successful because whether I'm not on the path where soon or later I'm gonna make money. I have some skill, I have some expertise that will allow me to make money. It's a matter of time. What I'm looking for here is to be the best trader aspire where I pay my suppliers on the best way, with the best rate, and then I'll supply to my client the best good possible, with the best timing, everything done correctly, and my financial partners are very happy with me, and we become a partner. And one thing I always tell you, above money or before money, you need your partners, then client, you owe suppliers. The supplier had to be your partner where you can sit and plan together. Okay, this year we done this amount of the ton, where these are the things we need to improve in terms of quality. We're gonna help you invest to buy some trucks or improve your storage, improve. So you become partners. Then just be a regular supplier where you come to the goods and run away or take away. You could be a sit and plan things together where when we agree on a price and then when the market goes against us, we can sit and renegotiate our brothers or partners. This situation, before the market, I told I would buy at this amount. Now you see the price, I'm filling them down. We need to renegotiate things and we can sit and talk, come to an agreement and then slowly. So partners, when it comes to trucks, you can see the tracks owners. Okay, guys, this year we did 20 or 40 tracks. Next year I want to do this, but I want a better price. I want you to give me some room. So you negotiate with them. But you go to the declare agent. This year with this amount of a ton, I'm going to for next year. I want this. I want to do this. Let's sit and talk and negotiate. We can improve the rate you're giving me and the payment term you're giving me. I got to shipping line. Same things. This year I'm going to need more boxes. I want you to improve the quality of your saving with me and give me better rate and give me more time to pay. So if you can negotiate with every party of your, or everyone involved in the game, you can have better rate and better services. And this, without talking about money, basically here, what I'm talking about is about experience. I talk about here, get known and be known for your quality of your work. And also the end buyer is your partner. End of the day, he's the one making everything happen. He's the end buyer. He's the one paying the invoice. He deserves a lot of respect because he's the one making it happen at the end of the day. You work, but you got your own money. But and for the one paying invoice, his credibility have a big impact of your trade. So you gotta be a partner. Sit and prepare the season together. Tell him the obstacle you have on the ground, the difficulty you have on the ground, how you can join force and mitigate all the challenges on the ground and improve the payment term. And I can give you some facility. He can give me some facility to help me grow as well. So these are the ways where you can improve your skill. Improve things without asking too much money. So money will intervene at the right time. Even I have money, if also the good thing, like if you have a good relationship with your providers, your financial partner will easily come on board. They know what you are doing. You know what you are doing. You have good relationship. You have a good risk management skills. You have a good relationship with your end buyers. Your end buyer is trustworthy. You got good credit score, so they can get involved in the transaction. Transaction union is very well structured, and the risk is manageable. They can give you money, even though money is there as well. You don't want to use it all the time. They know you where you work. You only gonna intervene when you really need it. So money could be there not all the time. It's only there to with specific cases where you have to intervene, but just a small amount of money, not a huge amount of money. If you got this skill level of like risk management where you know you can really pull out operation, and then it'd be easier for you without big amount of money pull up big operations. And when you really have a good management of all the operation, then you can raise a big amount of money. Then you can go quick and faster. At the same time, the more you go faster and quick, you grow too quick, you can come up with a lot of problems. At least, like for example, if you export 1,000 tons of raw cashew nut or cocoa bean or any kind of commodity, the way you manage the risk is different when you go to 10,000 tons. 10 times, you go 10 times what you used to do. The risk became bigger. I don't want to take this kind of risk. I'm going to go to the right pace where I can still have the level to deliver quality. It's usually that you go to 10,000 tons and I multiply by 10 my risk, and then I make a bad operation and everything blow away. It doesn't work. I better go for 1,000 to 2,000 tons when I can multiply my labor force, I can multiply my trucks, everything. I can still be manageable risk. Then I can go slowly and gradually I can go up and get to the level. So money is important. I don't deny that you're gonna need money, but money had to come at the right time. You had the one that had to work on the ground, get known and plan everything, have a good risk management, get known on the ground, talk to everyone, and you will see that you're gonna need money, but not that much money. Of course, at the beginning, you're gonna need some money, but this small amount of money, don't try to go big operation, do small operation. Even if it's small, like 50 tons of the commodity or 45 tons, one container, two containers, but the able will see the way you work. If they see that you don't want two containers, it's a small amount, don't be shy to start a small amount with the money you got. The quality of the work you got to put in gonna impress to everyone. If the farmers give you the goods, you pay him on time. The truck guys come, you pay him on time. The warehouse, they give you the invoice, you pay them. You clear agent, do the paperwork, you pay him. The shipping line, they see the way you work, you communicate very well, you're someone very trustworthy, you work hard, you run up and down to make things happen. They said this guy is a good guy. He just started a small amount, but he done a good job. Then slowly, you're gonna grow, and then you gotta be known for the way you work, and you have a great vision to do a great volume, and you're working hard to get partners. Then slowly you're gonna grow. And the financial partner will intervene when they feel that you're someone with trustworthy, have a good reputation, you know what you're doing, you can have a good strength of risk management. They will come in bold to make money. But at the beginning, if you run for them and you make money, I think with the too much restriction they have, you're gonna struggle to work, and you get sometimes you get headache, and too much money at the beginning can lead to too much problem after, because you're gonna fall in debt. If you fell in debt after, it's very hard for you to come out of it. You're gonna kill the project at the beginning. So don't go for money at the beginning. I ask you, start small, and make your proof that you can do well at the beginning without the small amount you have, and then after that you can grow. Don't go on your own pace and slowly ensure, and then you be sure to them just who you are. You just arrived, you got the way to do feel well, they feel different, and money will come after. Money come after. The quality work only prevail. If you do a good work, you're someone have someone that want to do a good job, people know, you have a plan to do great things, people know, and before you realize you have a good reputation everywhere, wherever you go, people really want to work with you. That's it. Work with your partners and do slowly, sure, and make less mistake. Don't try. I'll tell you, you can't make money overnight in this game. Be honest with you. You don't want to make money overnight. It's going to take you a good amount of years to get things right, get used to the failure, the problems, and then after you get used to every that, then after that you can plan to make money. We all make mistake at the beginning that cost a lot of money. We taste failure, we fell on our backs, we taste humiliations because the amount of stuff we did small amount we are doing. People have looking at us that we time wasters, we just one containers. This amount we are very small. You get humiliated, but people think you got your time wasted, you're gonna go nowhere. But start slowly, sure. Before your life, you become one of the big actors. Money will come after at the right time, then you can go faster. Then as soon as you re-establish yourself as a good actor, when the money comes, you're gonna really go fast. You gotta see people come to your office, oh, we wanna work with you, we heard you good thing about you, and before you realize, you start to do big operations and do volumes. Quality should be your first target. Get things right at the beginning. Get right. Do good by the farmers. Do good by the transportation. Do good by the clear agent. Do good by the electrical line. All the people involved on the transaction. Do good by them. And once you establish yourself as someone junior and someone doing good work, so the rest will be easier. So in summaries, yes, you do need money, but not at the beginning. Beginning, go for a small amount of money you have, stop somewhere, learn, ask, do small operation, and learn on the ground. If you're someone already established, you work for big trading firm already, you got many experience, that's different. You can't, start already. You got your client, you don't know how, you had the skill, then I'm talking to the really beginner, someone that work full time in a somewhere that you want to start as a trader, I will ask you, go slowly, sure, do small operation, learn on the ground, make your mistake. Don't be ashamed to make mistake. Make your mistake, pay for that. I think there's no short-term success. Success goes with tears, blood, and sweat. So do your sweating, do your the tears crying, or get blood, everything. Success will come after. Be patient, go slowly, sure, and all this learning curve, learning moment will allow you to one day do big operation. Then money will get involved. But at the beginning, if you really go for money, you mobilize money with your cousin, your family members, you pour all this money in there, and you make some mistake. You could be at a stage where you start operation, but you can't finish because you spend so much money. So everybody senses you got money, they will smell blood, they doesn't got money, they will come with false invoices and ask them to give money, and they will ask money all the time. You're gonna give it after. Even money will become a curse for you. He don't want to make any money. Okay, this was short opinion on how much money is important and how you could do what I'm thinking. And at the beginning, I think you go for less money, and slowly, inshallah, after you're gonna need the money will come after that. Where money comes, you're really ready. It's just gonna help you to grow faster when you have more better experience. Thank you, and have a nice day.